Hey guys, welcome back. Today is obviously another beautiful day. So we're going to be putting together the Greenstalk that I've been putting together since I bought this on Black Friday. So I finally got some soil set up. I took these out of the box and I set up the wheels on the base here on the bottom and filled up the first layer and set the watering disc in place. And I'm going to need to pull this back out and rinse it because we don't want any of the dirt to clog up the watering holes here. We also want to make sure that the holes are lined up with each bucket. So I'm going to fill the rest of these up, and then we'll put some stuff in some of these pockets. I've got some starts for cut lettuce and some flowers that need to be put somewhere other than the 6 cells that they're currently in. So we're going to put these together and I'll be back in just a second.
Once we're done filling all of the levels, we gently place all of the gray watering discs in place, and then we carefully stack all of the layers together. They interlock so they snap together very easily. And then at the very top, we put the watering basin so everything gets watered evenly. Now that it's all put together, we can roll it into place and plant.
The ones that I've decided to put in these Greenstalks are some mesclun mix that I've got like seriously sprouting up here. Let me pull this up. This mesclun mix here, it's really full and it needs to be pulled out of this 6 cell, and so I'm going to give it some room to grow in the Greenstalks. We're also going to put a little bit of the oregano in here. The marjoram still needs a little bit of time, but the oregano looks really nice. I'm going to put these marigolds and calendulas in the Greenstalk. Over here I've got 4 Seasons lettuce and some Grand Rapids lettuce that's ready to get plugged in here, and the one in the middle is a black seeded Simpson that hasn't come up. I'm thinking about maybe trying to like carefully transplant that into the pockets and seeing if it sprouts in the Greenstalk, but I don't know if we're gonna do that yet. And then I've got some Rouge d'Hiver lettuce and some Merlot lettuce, and the Loya Rosa hasn't come up yet, so I haven't decided if I'm going to do the same thing as the black seeded Simpson. Maybe I'll plug that around and see if they come up. Other than that, I've got a few other things on my rack over here that I think need just a little bit more time before I try and put them out here. I've got some spinach coming up, I've got some Swiss chard coming up, and I've got pansies and poppies. I'll probably put a handful of pansies in the Greenstalks. The poppies will all grow in the ground somewhere. And I've got some other calendulas popping up that I may stick in these. And maybe some alyssum on the bottom. I think maybe it would be nice to trail out of the bottom, but we're not past our last frost yet, and they're not really frost hardy, so I don't really want to risk it yet. So let's go ahead and do the lettuce mixes, and we'll go from there.
Turns out I had enough soil for both the green and the terracotta Greenstalk. And now that they're filled, let's put some of these beauties in the pockets. You can use your hand or a tool to make a little divot for your plants. Just make sure that it's at a little bit of an angle so that your plants point out towards the sun. And I sewed these pretty heavily, so I took a few of these back out, separated them, and planted them into their own pockets. And hopefully they'll bush out nicely now that they have space to grow. I think these turned out really lovely, don't you? Thanks for hanging out with me today. I sure had a great time. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye!